Hello? Welcome again. Exactly 1 week ago, while showing my other tree, I had made some progress with this tree, and about 10 days before that, one of you saw the skeleton of this tree. The construction phase is slowly about to be completed. At the end of the video by Hodolage, I will talk a little about how we use it with our tools and those things. Many questions came to sculptors about this. How do sculptors express their emotions before creating a piece, and what do they feel before producing it? I want to talk to you a bit about that. We are essentially a bit of a mediator. Some people express their feelings through music, writing song lyrics, writing poetry, writing books, painting. I can express it with sculpture. We are currently in autumn, truly a miracle in nature. To observe the miracle, I kindly ask you to look outside your window. The lush green leaves that used visual festivities all summer turn red, yellow, and orange, and some plants even turn pink, and slowly they started to shed their leaves. They will start shedding their leaves continuously. They will pause and in spring bloom again, grow a little more, and continue to move forward. Life is like that. Sometimes we need to pause in our lives. We definitely need this in order to go further. Now try something for me. There will definitely be a difference nearby. There are trees you observe while passing by, but there is a difference between looking and seeing. We always talk about this. Please observe. Don't just look and pass by. Study these trees, look at their counterparts, and when you come home, if you have paint, use your paint. If you have a pen, use your pen. Take just 2 to 3 minutes for yourself, and please either translate this visual feast into colors you see in an abstract way onto paper, or draw beautiful trees. Then I can even publish these in my channel among the publications menu for you. Nature, human, persistence, we said. I want to talk to you a little about the healing properties of plants. From centuries, thousands of years ago, from tribes, from civilizations, from Lokman Hekim, I would like to tell you about these at length, but plants are healing. Therefore, every illness, the cure for every ailment has been provided to us by nature over time. Unfortunately, we do not value this enough. We pollute nature, do this and that, etc. Please warn everyone around you. Let's create a difference with this. Recently, in a study I conducted, I learned that plants produce sounds for the first time. However, these sounds cannot be heard by humans, of course. It has been proven that animals and tiny creatures can hear these sounds, and they have been made audible to the human ear. This hearing of sounds has started being used in agriculture and in the womb. It has currently begun with tomatoes and tunnels. When plants lack water, they make noises like squeaking and popping corn. Now I'm curious. Oh, how do plants make sounds without lungs? It turns out that when the water inside the mature leaves empties, a small sound emission mechanism will be used in agriculture in even more advanced times. I would like to share another research that I really enjoyed. About 50 years ago, Queen Baxter has attached electrodes to the leaves. We think their actions have no emotion, right? That's why I wanted to give you a little information about it. It connects electrodes to the leaves and starts creating an oil machine with its own system. And in the research conducted during this La Machine creation process, another woman, a botanist, studies plants forgetting their leaves, killing them. During that research, when that woman entered the room with the electrodes attached, all the plants pretended to be dead. And currently, there is a system used in risk management in America. A factory is being set on fire, and the arsonist of this factory cannot be discovered. As a result of the research conducted by Cleve Baxter in his time, it mentions plants and electrodes. And when the arsonist enters the room, they find the arsonist because the frequency of the plants changes. Let's not underestimate plants. Now, the interests of this tree are entirely with the dominance of the house. But after this, of course, how the mold will be taken and how the casting will be done.
I hit my back. Where are you?
I will benefit. With your permission, I now... The glasses are
Did you open the friendship model?
Very trashy.
Yes.
I had stayed on that mountain First, as we always talk about, we are governed by form.
Thank you for watching.
As I mentioned earlier about plastics, the remaining, a plastic-based material, not a water-based material. It softens with heat and hardens with cold. When I first started using this plastic-based material, I knew how to clean clay, dirt, etc. after the colors were gone. But I didn't know about this, and I researched it a lot. After you have given your tissues, after all the work is finished early,
in China, it's like this, and in China, it's like this.
Let me show you, softly touching one of the brushes with thinner. You can remove the bubbles on the sculpture you have made, and then you are finishing the work you have done. You move on to the molding stage, but don't forget to keep it in the cold. Now let's do a bit of modeling. I had mentioned that I would talk about the details while modeling, because I made each branch on this tree by hand, and I haven't used it much right now, because I need to shape it with my fingers.